The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at dallasgenealogy.org.
Well, that is my cue. Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to have you all here today and to bring our Dallas Genealogical Society meeting to order. This is what happens when you forget your gavel, so you bring us to order that way. Um, if you're interested, of course, we every month have our meeting minutes online and updated. And so last month's meeting are waiting for us. Wanted to point out our slide says May of 2025. We were just trying to not have to reinvent the wheel. This is what happens. But should you need to see them, they're still there. Just go with the slide. We have some updated information. Of course, it's also going to tell us how to do it. You go to events, we look at meeting minutes, voila. There we go. Just so that you can see how easy and simple, thanks to our friends who keep our IT running. It's so, so simple. Some big updates that we have, exciting things as of yesterday. Want to let you know that we have a balance of $29,388.89 in our checking account. In our savings account, we have a little over 54,000. You might notice that's a little bit of a decrease because gratefully we have worked. Tony Hansen is always super diligent, willing to put up with bankers and challenging issues with with other banking companies. But we found that Texas Republic Bank has been outstanding. And so one of the things you'll notice is that our savings has decreased, but that's because our investment accounts have gone up. We're at $100,000. 3 are at Chase. The newest is at Texas Republic Bank. This is, I think, having led these meetings now for the last few months, I get so excited every time I get to announce where we are with our cemetery indexing project, because thanks to your hard work, I get to pull up the tallies every time. We have been doing this now several months. We're almost to the halfway done mark. I really believe that by next month's meeting, I'll get to announce that. And that means that there's only 24,000-ish records to go. But seeing as where this started, that is really, really incredible. In fact, shout out to our overall stats. Heather Hall, Susan Younger, Megan Dobbins, Amy Holbrook, and Julie Leon have really been heavy hitters in this process. But I have to give a shout out to Donald Hinson, who's now started this process in this last month and is, up to 10. So I'm hoping that we'll see these numbers go up even more by next month. So our applause to these people. Go ahead, we'll just do a quick. Exactly. We really, really appreciate it. And that takes us into, did I add an extra slide? Oh, how do you get to this stage? Because this is a really important project that anyone can do. In fact, Dawn inspired me. I think I'm hoping that I can fit in a few records in this month and get on the tally board. But it's really easy. It's just a matter of going to events, getting involved, just like with our minutes. But this time under volunteer sign up, you'll see multiple areas or projects that we're working on right now. Here we go. Oh, this tells you how to do it. Home, get involved, cemetery project. Also, a huge shout out to those that made last month's, now is last month's, it was only last week, but it's okay, we can figure that out, for coordinating our incredible seminars. They truly are a team effort, and we appreciate our members' dedication in making this happen. A big shout out to Julie Leon, Barbara Coakley, Lisa Stevenson, Betty Case. Ooh, I want to make sure I get this name right. Bear with me. Here we go. Corley Story, Susan Younger, Barbara Ware, Lisa Stevenson, Sue Goverly. All of you did such an incredible job in making this happen. And congratulations to Susan Younger, who won the drawing. And another big reminder is that you can still access the recording until November 9th. Now, I put this slide in, even though this technically wasn't Family History Day. If you'll remember, this was our tour that we did last month. But a shout out to Tony and to those who took part in the Family History Day with the library. So thankful that we made this happen in October, and every chance that we can to support our Dallas Public Library is crucial. Also, this is my chance for you to remember to mark your calendars. DGS is proudly sponsoring the Texas Genealogical Virtual Conference, November 7th and 8th. And there's a Hoover exhibitor area, even though it's all virtual. You can come and ask us questions and see us. Also, mark the calendars for the Dallas History Conference, Saturday, January 31st. And believe it or not, it's time already for our spring seminar, which will be held Saturday, March 28th. We have our upcoming special interest group meetings. The German genealogy group next Saturday on the 6th floor has Robin McDonough for a presentation on using Osterfamilienbucher to... And the sad thing is that I have to ask Tony and Todd is how to get the umlaut over the U, but I'll get there. At least I can remember my reading to research German ancestors. On top of that, the African American group is meeting in 2 weeks at 2 p.m. The work that they're doing is constantly incredible and is so inspirational. And another one that I want you to mark your calendars for is for December 6th. This will be important part at the new location just for this 1 month only to help us navigate around around the library. It was suggested that we go off-site because of the parade. So at Preston and Royal, which is at 5626 Royal Lane, that's west of Preston, we figured out, we are celebrating 70 years of the Dallas Genealogical Society. We're going to have some refreshments, and we can't wait to see you. Last but not least, let's see. So here is how you find where our meetings are. And a big part that for those of you that walked in, you can see this on our website. With the government shutdown, we anticipate the North Texas food banks and other community projects are going to grow by 11,000 households daily. And that is just a staggering, painful thought that our community needs our help. And as Tony said, I know as genealogists, we're hungry for resources. We also have to help those of our families and friends who are also hungry and need our donations. So 2 ways to do that. Nancy did a great job. I'm sure others brought in food today. We have boxes here. Another way to do so is by going to our website. The donation information is there, and it's really easy to do online. And on the website, there's food bank information of what specifically they need. I know for a fact so often we go and we grab whatever stuff we haven't purchased in a while. The truth is things like peanut butter and canned fruit and hygiene products and diapers are things that are always never expire and are always good. And with that, I'd like to call up Sue to introduce our speaker.
This has been a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, thank you. Your fees have been supporting these and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, please consider joining now. Go to dallasgenealogy.org and click on the membership tab.